Hello, this is your web page. You're going to first change your site. Your site will be your first name only. So you will click in this box. It will you will change it to your first name. You will also change to your first name only here. If you want, you can click one of those pictures that you were supposed to have located and saved to your Chromebook. You could add one of those here for your logo. And this should either say My Portfolio on your home page, or it can say your first name and your portfolio. You're not going to add your image or anything here today, but you are going to go to Themes. Oh, you're also going to change your image. You can upload. Remember, you are supposed to have located on Pixabay or some other source if Pixabay is still not available to y'all due to technology having to work on that. You can either select an image from, you can search for, I'm just going to say science, and I could get some beakers. You get an atom, get the mad scientist, and select. And that doesn't look good, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to choose my image that I had from my downloads. I'm going to scroll down and pick my gears. So you're changing your image. You can change your header type. You do not have to change your header type because I don't really like the other header types, but I wanted you to know that there are header types. So there's a cover that is large. There's a large banner, which is what I really like. And then there's one that is just the title that does not have the picture. And then the next is our themes tab. So over to the side, you have insert pages and themes. Simple is where it starts you out as. You can change the colors. You can change your font style. Not a lot of change on that. The Aristotle has the lines, changes the lines on it. You can change your font style. You can also go in and actually change more colors. There's vision, which if you notice is changing that line color at the top. There's a level that has the line here and the line there. If I click on the different colors, it changes that line. And there's impression that has the line underneath. And I've got, depending on which style, depending on what fonts are available, some has extra colors you can choose from, some do not. So you can play around and choose your theme. But probably one of the most important things we're going to do today is we're going to learn how to add a page. And we go to pages, and I've already added a page. But if you go to click on the plus sign, and you're going to want to add a new page, come up and give it a title. I already have mine, so I'm not going to type it in, but you would say first 9 weeks and say done. And I'm going to click off of that. Now that we have our first 9 weeks, over at the side, if I click on, see this drop down arrow? See, I have GT, ELAR, Math, Science, and Social Studies. Well, you are going to add all of these pages to yours. If you notice, the GT has a drop down arrow for collapsing. For GT, you're going to have so far an All About Me We're going to have WeVideo because that's where we're going next. And then Scratch will be after we have learned WeVideo. So let's go. You've added your first 9 weeks page now. If you have not, let's stop a minute, pause this video and do that. And then I will going to go ahead and show. So when you've added your first 9 weeks, restart the video. So we're going to click on these 3 dots. So I'm in Pages, and I want to be sure that I'm clicking on the 3 dots by my first 9 weeks, and I want to go add a subpage. When I go add a subpage, it's going to bring up and it's going to ask me to name that subpage. For right this minute to show you, I am going to say extra. You will name it one of those that you're required to have. You have to have GT, you have to have ELAR, you have to have math, you have to have science, you have to have social studies. And I will get rid of this extra, and then maybe I'll leave it because extra could be for if you do something in art or if you do something in band or choir and you want to save it, you could. Now, if I make a mistake and I go in and I click on ELAR and I thought I was on my first 9 weeks page and I make a sub page, and I say I put science project and I say done, well, all of a sudden I've got my science project under the wrong spot. So I can put property and I can go advanced, and no, I can't do that. Can I move it? So I could take and I could drag that to be, I think I can drag that to be part of my science. So I can just click on it and drag it and move it around. I can also delete that because that might not be what you want to do. But under your GT, then you'll want to do that same thing. Okay, so I've clicked on my first 9 weeks and I've made subpages for my GT. I've made a subpages for ELAR. I've made a subpage for math. I've made a subpage for science, and I've made a subpage for social studies, because you're going to have to document what projects you're doing in all of those classes as well. You're going to go back and you're going to go on the GT and you'll click create a subpage. You'll click add the subpage. We're going to start with the all about me. Hi. And you will, once you have typed in all about me, you will say I'm done. And then it will appear you have an all about me subpage. And then you'll have a WeVideo subpage. And then you'll have a Scratch subpage. Now, eventually you'll go back in and you will change your images to where you will actually have a Scratch background. So that we will change this image and we will upload our Scratch image, and we will have a Scratch image when we go to our image. So that is what I will be looking for, that you have completed these tasks before the end of the day on Tuesday for 6th grade. 4th and 5th, you will have an extra day since I did not have you on Friday. So 4th and 5th, this will be Wednesdays, end of Wednesday for you.